What's going on, Reapers? It's Devontae, it's Reaper Training, and I figured I'd change up the angle just a little bit, see if this works out a little better. I'm liking the angles, man, you feel me? Today, we're getting into, well, actually not even going to get into anything, I just want to actually tell a story. So, like I said, you guys are growing with me and I'm growing with you, so kind of giving you guys insight to myself a little bit and some of my trials and tribulations with fitness. Outside of just these transformation videos, I actually wanted to tell you guys a little story about right before I joined the Marine Corps. So, as I said in the last transformation video, my diet in college was 4 locals and Chinese food, straight up. That's all, like, I was just grubbing. Chicken tenders, you know, that freshman 15 was real. I actually put on a freshman 20. Part of that was because I was doing rugby and I sprained my knee pretty bad. I want to say like 3 weeks into the season a little bit. So I was sidelined for a minute, was on crutches, and I just was continuing to eat, but I wasn't working out the same amount. So kind of held me up a little bit, a little rough, and I ended up gaining a lot of weight. Now, prior to me actually going to college for that semester, I actually joined the Marine Corps beforehand, took the whole oath and everything like that. I was supposed to, in the Marine Corps, before you go to boot camp, you can be overweight, but you can't be too overweight. You still have to make tape, so they kind of go at it the same way they do as if you was already in. And to give you guys an idea, is what happens is, say like for my size, like I think my max weight is like 188 or 186, something like that. Right? If I'm overweight, what they can do is they'll take me out. So it's almost like basically guessing your body fat percentage, which is not very accurate. The way they do it is it's kind of to help people out, but people still fail. But what ended up happening to me was I was 220 when I was getting ready to leave for boot camp. I was 3 days away. Came in, was eating, having a good time, and I got on that scale and it said 220. I'm like, God damn. And to give you an idea, I left when I first met my recruiter. This is before the summer started. I was a solid like 189. Like I wasn't even, so this was from June to December was like a 30-pound increase. So it was like, fuck. I used to wrestle in high school, so I'm used to having to lose weight pretty quick, and I don't have no self-control. So, you know, any of my high school like wrestling friends will tell you, man, I come in like 10 pounds over in the morning and I work that joint off before the match start, and that's just how it would go. It sucked, but I used to kind of want to enjoy myself and then kind of pay for it later and then see how that works. All right, cool, I'm gonna have to lose this weight. He tells me in 3 days I'm at least have to get to like 200 or else I'm more than likely not gonna make tape, right? And then I can't go. Now in my head I'm like, man, I done told everybody I'm leaving. I done gave all this, like I'm like, I can't not go, I gotta go. So 3 days, I had a handful of grapes and 3 cups of water over those 3 days. I did not eat a thing. I was working out non-stop. To give you guys an idea, what I used to do for wrestling was we'll take like 3 hoodies and like 3 pairs of sweatpants and like 2 shirts and just run and get it, and you in a heated room. So I was doing that non-stop. I sleep in my room. I had the space heater on. My room was real small, and I just be sitting there, and I actually didn't have a bed, so I was sleeping on the floor, but I was sitting in there, I'm sweating bullets. I wake up, do some push-ups, work out, right? Then I jog to my Planet Fitness. Now, Planet Fitness was 2 miles away. So with all this stuff on, I'm already drenched because I've been sleeping in this hot-ass room. So I jog myself down to Planet Fitness, get in there, start working out, and I did that one day, and the second day I did the same thing, but on the second day, right? Here's how tired my body was. And again, at this point, I just had a handful of grapes and water. So that other day before that, I didn't eat, period, right? And I'm in the gym, I just woke up, I was hot, jogged over 2 miles, right? And I'm in the gym working out. And my body's so tired because I've been working out non-stop for like a whole day or something like that, right? And I only got me like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I'm just getting it. So ran all the way there, I'm doing these push-ups and pull-ups, and I sit down, my body's in so much pain, right? I'm feeling it. I'm like, God damn, bro, I can't. And you know, music's still blaring in my headphones. I stop, I'm like, fuck. And I start to tear up a little bit. Like, so I put my head down, right? I'm sitting there, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like on everything. I was sitting there, I was like, man, fuck it. If I don't go, man, I'm just not gonna do this military shit. I'm sitting there, I'm doubting myself, and for whatever reason, it popped into my head, right? Well, not for whatever reason, it ends up being like a constant theme in my life later on. But I had a teacher, right, in high school, right before I went to college, and this is actually before I got my scholarship to go to my college, right? And you know, I tell everybody my plans just because I'm blabbermouth kind of. So I kind of told him what I was planning on doing, and he was in front of the class and was like, Devontae said, you know, he's gonna go to college and such and join the Marine Corps. He laughed. And I'm talking about in front of the class. Like, it's not just me here. It's not like we just having a person. Now I'm talking about he's talking to the teacher in front of everybody. So I was like, all right, I got you, bro. And it popped into my head while I'm sitting there tearing up on this damn floor after this workout. So I'm like, you know what, man, fuck that. So I wiped my face, got up, right? I'm still like, my hands are shaking because I'm so tired. It was grind time, man. Fuck it. Started doing some more push-ups, got up, stopped for a second because I was getting ready to throw up, which I don't know what I was gonna throw. As a matter of fact, I did throw up. Now thinking about it, I had to go to the bathroom. I actually didn't throw up any actual food because I hadn't eaten still, but so came back, eyes watered up again when I threw up, wiped my face, came back out, whisked out my mouth a little bit, kind of waddled over there, I'm soaking wet, and I just started banging them out some more, you know what I mean? Stopped, got up, got on the treadmill, and then took that 2-mile run back all the way back to my house, right? And, right, now the day comes to where they're gonna drive us up. Now, if you don't know anything about the military, what happens is, before you leave for boot camp, they're gonna take you back to MEPS, and MEPS is the military entry processing station, system, whatever. Close enough. It's basically where they like do all the tests and the doctor shit. Is stupid. If you're in the military, you know how dumb MEPS is. I can't stand MEPS. I'm glad I don't have to go back. Hopefully, if I don't re-enlist or go to another. But anyhow, so they drive me up there. I'm still, you know, I'm thinking about I got workout still and all that stuff. So what happens is, I get up there and now we're at the hotel. Now the MEPS is like I think it's like a Marriott, something like that. But I'm in the hotel and I'm on the same shit. I'm working out constantly. I don't have the 3-4 hoodies because if I do make weight, I'm going to boot camp. So I couldn't just go with the hoodies. So what I ended up doing was, you know, I'm just working out normal and I go into a sauna, right? And I'm in this damn sauna. I still haven't eaten. Like, I've still only had this fucking, these grapes and some water. I think I had another handful of grapes the day after. I probably had like 2 handfuls of grapes and like 3 cups of water. I wasn't even drinking water. And I'm in the sauna, I'm working out, I'm doing jumping jacks, I'm pushing up, and I stopped, I'm about to pass out, get myself together, start doing some more. Like, it was just, I was determined that there was no way on earth I was going back home. Like, I couldn't do it. And I went in, and so mind you, 3 days before this, I was 220. When I weighed myself, when I got the MEPS, I was 202. Matter of fact, might be 201. I lost 20 pounds in 3 fucking days. Like, it was that bad, man. And still overweight. I'm still overweight by like 15 pounds, but whatever. They take me out. I made tape, and off I went to that hellhole called Parris Island. Shout out to all the recruits getting slayed right now. Y'all be alright. The reason why I wanted to tell y'all this story is because this is kind of like an example of some of the trials and tribulations that come with fitness. Not saying that that's what happened to you guys. I don't know if you guys are planning on going to the military, but what I'm saying is that dedication to yourself. You gotta find a motivation with fitness. Is something like it's always gonna be external. You know, a lot of people are able to motivate themselves to be healthy just because themselves, they care about their body that much. But a lot of times your motivation is gonna come from an external place. You know, motivation can come in a bunch of different forms. Normally they come from either like breakups. The big thing is, you break up with your ex, so you break up, somebody you really cared about. You want to get yourself back in shape and get some confidence about yourself. That's a big way people go about it. You're gonna find that confidence. You're gonna find that motivation. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter, Unfortunately, one thing I want to preach to you guys: if you're getting like really big, like you don't want to make it to where the reason why you're working out, the reason why you're running around is because if you don't, there's a possibility you can have diabetes have a whole bunch of other issues, or you know, it could be like a big health risk. You don't want to get into that point. So that was my little, I'm gonna call it my Marine Corps story. Let me know what y'all think about this, like this whole like little new getup right here, man. I'm kind of mad I don't got my old dog and my Naruto pick behind me, man. I'm gonna have to swap-a-roo that around a little bit, but this is Devontae's Reaper Training. We don't chase dreams, we hunt goals. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Y'all be easy.